What's going on, guys? It's been a while, but we're back with a cryptocurrency video. And the first thing I think we should get into is what crypto mining is. So, crypto mining, if you've heard of the infamous Bitcoin, which has recently been blowing up and currently has a value of $56,000, is kind of the turn of the century. And I'm here to help you guys make sure you can get into crypto before it's too late. So the things what crypto mining is you can see right here, shares accepted, right? You're basically mining cryptocurrency, and then it adds it to a wallet, which you can then convert to Ethereum, other kind of the currencies, or actual cash. And by the way, do all this at your own risk and do your research before you get into it. Um, but so the things you're gonna want to have are MSI, overclock or afterburner, this little icon in the bottom left corner. Nice hash miner. They do have a quick miner. I haven't gotten into that, so I can give you a review on that. But these are the two main things that you're going to need. And so basically, once you do this, you're going to go to the website. You're going to go to nicehash.com, set up your account, and that's pretty straightforward how to just put your address in. It'll be in your account settings. And so now that we're at the website and you got a general overview, there's a lot going on. Your rigs, profitability, payouts, balance, two balances actually. There's a lot going on, so it can get confusing quick. But I'll take it step by step with you. So, as you have your miner up, which I'll pause this right now and I'll restart it. You're gonna want to go over here and you're gonna want to benchmark a bunch of things, and these are all your miners, and this is their hash rates. The more mega hash, the better. So basically, I have these four benchmarked, and obviously Gminer CUDA 9.0 Plus has the highest, so that's what I'll mostly be mining on. And if that ever drops, NBMiner will take over because it's the second, and so on and so forth with these two. So all you need to do is click start mining, and for screen purposes, I'll put it over here. You can see it started mining on the GPU. I mine on Asus GeForce 1060, the 6 gigabyte, because that's something that I've had forever. And so it'll take a second or two to actually start mining. Right now it's just generating, getting into the system and that. And while it's doing that, I'll kind of do like a little overview on MSI Afterburn. And so crypto mining is all through your GPU. Your GPU, if it's newer, has more power. Therefore, your balance, which if you look at current profitability right here, I'm estimated to make about $250 a day. That will go up and down depending on your overclocking abilities, your Wi-Fi, as well as how strong your silicon bond is inside your graphics card. And so these are just my basic settings for my GTX 1060. I don't let it go over the pink. I keep it at a pretty cold temperature. Some people run it up to 70 degrees. However, I'm not a big fan of that. And then these are just a little bit stats. You can toy around with this. If you're using a 1060 Asus 1060, these are the kind of BIOS I would recommend. And it hasn't started yet. It's still warming up. But basically, this miner is very easy to use. You don't have to do anything. You could mine strictly based off your GPU, or every PC has a CPU, but I would not recommend mining that because your CPU will only get you about 1.5 gigahash, and the thing about mining with CPU is it's very risky. You can damage your CPU very easily. Therefore, therefore I wouldn't recommend using that. So going back to your nice hash miner, things you're gonna want beside these two is strong internet, and I use Ethernet, which you can see down here, rather than actual Wi-Fi, and the reason for that is because if your Wi-Fi is kind of shaky like mine is, you'll be booted off and you'll have to constantly reset your Wi-Fi and that. So biggest and quickest way to solve that problem is just an Ethernet cable. Looking at my rigs in that, you can see my speed. I'm getting about 19 mega hash a second, which is a fairly good rate. On like the newer graphics cards, such as the 3080, you can get up to, I think it's like 100 or 130, which is phenomenal. But you're also paying $2,000 at least for those graphics cards. So here's my Bitcoin wallet, and after about 10 days of mining, I've made $21, and this is strictly off of passive income. You can control all your rigs from here. I have the option to stop mining or start mining whenever, as well as how much power I want to be using. I choose high, just so I can make sure my efficiency is at the peak. So mining stats and history. You have your projections, which I don't really look at these too much because, once again, they can change. And my current profitability at the start of this video is $2.5 a day. Now it's at $2.26 a day. Can fluctuate. Down here is just a little bit of like your pay rate. It's very unstable, but expect that. And then here's like my payments. And the thing about this unpaid balance here in Hashminer is once this payout clock right here goes down to 0, this will automatically go to your Bitcoin wallet, but this has to have at least 50 cents inside of it in US dollars before it'll transfer to your wallet. And then it'll go right to there, and then from there you can set up another wallet, which will take you to like your Coinbase account, and then from there you can do what you want with your Bitcoin, whether it's sell it, trade it, or keep it. And so now that we've talked about it and that, still haven't generated anything because I have it paused right now. Pros and cons. After spending some time talking about it, I think the best thing to do was go over pros and cons and what I think. I think it is easy money. You don't have to do anything for this crypto. All you need to do is keep your PC or laptop on. However, I do not recommend using a laptop because overheating problems occur. Therefore, you'll run into problems with it. It's easy, like I said, you don't really have to do anything. And then crypto is the future. I feel like more and more people are getting into crypto now. More and more people have Coinbase accounts and cryptocurrency accounts. Most recently, Dogecoin, with the influx from Elon Musk and all that, it has risen a lot. And moving into the cons now, you could have your potential to ruin your PC, but you can avoid this like I am. And MSI overclock or afterburner, whatever you want to call it, will really make or break your setup. And you want to keep your temperature low, as well as make sure you're not going crazy with your memory and GPU, as well as keeping megahertz per second, as well as keeping your volts low, so that way you're not burning a ton of energy. And now there is a GPU crisis going on. It is very hard to get your hands on them. So you could pay up to about $700 or $2,000 depending on what you want. But I'll have another video talking about what you can do to get GPUs for their retail price and not pay what scalpers have risen them to. Another con is you're not making a ton of money. However, Bitcoin, I am averaging $21 right now, and Bitcoin's price is $56,000. And if Bitcoin does hit $500,000 in the 3 years that it's expected, my $20 goes to $200. So in a way, this is a pro. This is another pro. And finally, it's a waiting game. It takes a lot of time. It's not something that you're going to generate a lot of money quickly unless you have a lot of GPUs, but that can cost you upward of tens of thousands of dollars. That'll be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one.